I'm here on the earth plane with a purpose. The purpose is to make God experiential, not a meaningless worship or a performance of a meaningless ritual. That's why in my fire ritual centers called Homa centers, which I call as fire labs, I purposefully came up with the word fire lab because it's a laboratory where you can bring God for your experience, so that we have now put the EEG machine so that you can see what happens when the fire ritual is being performed, and you can see what happens to your brain. So God has to be made experiential. But this experience is just not something mediocre, but something very exceptional, meaning that you are transported to another dimension of reality where you can experience God, get His blessings, and solve your problems, or become one with the divine, and all kinds of experience depending upon your own soul's evolution. Goddess Angali is coming to my Brzee temple, and some of you knew I put the Brzee statue at a temple which I built. It's not yet a full-fledged temple, but it's now kept in a huge hall. But the temple will be eventually come about. Now, Angali is joining. Who is Angali? Angali is the goddess who gives you Siddhi powers. And now is the time to talk about and also experience the image worships. The image worship is not a superstition. It's called idolatry, which is a wrong, a prejudiced term, that you should not worship God in the form of an image or anything. God is formless. God is both form and formless. That's the truth about it. There is nothing. God is everything. So, and then there is a great technology behind the image of God. Since you cannot see God's form, the image representation was created as a technological tool to experience and be with God all the time. That's why we just built a huge statue of Angali. Angali is Mother Kali, the Mother Divine, who will give you Siddhi powers. She is an educator. She is also a form of Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and who can even transform a person who is who is illiterate into a great poet of all time, like Kalidasa. And she can also make someone a great scientist, a mathematician. I want you to watch the movie called The Man Who Knew Infinity. It's a movie about Ramanujan, who was in London and who is a mathematics genius, and he got all the powers from the goddess. So the goddess gives you all the powers, and Angali is the goddess who belongs to the Satya Yuga goddess, and that's why she's associated with the highest form of knowledge or wisdom, which is to perform miracles, the miracle goddess. Unfortunately, what has happened over a period of time, she has been pushed aside, and then there's a huge politics behind it. I don't want to go into that. And then she, I'm here just to revive her cult, or cult not in the wrong sense, but in the right sense, because the word can be misunderstood. To revive her worship as it is performed even today with the villagers of Tamil Nadu. They are in touch with the goddess. So we are going to do that in a different way. The sophisticated Vedic way, which is calling on her through a big fire rituals with a number of Brahmin priests who would invoke her, that is also a very, very powerful way of relating to her. The most important thing is just put you in her presence, and then so that you can be present. How are you going to be present? You send a picture of you who want to participate in the program. So there will be a newsletter that explains what the program is about. And your picture will be placed in front of her. Actually, it has to be a statue of you. So since it's difficult to organize this in a very short span of time, just send us picture. And then that you will be the picture will be a surrogate of you. And in future we will do it differently, creating a surrogate image of you. But now, if you send a picture, it will represent you, and it is a very ancient technology. And then she will bless you, and then it will be kept there for a period of time. So I just wanted to revive that, and down the road I will give more, do more videos on Angali, but she is the goddess of the highest education, the education of giving Siddhi powers. Siddhi powers are supernormal powers, something similar to the Holy Spirit in the Christian tradition, because Jesus said that after I am gone, there will be the Holy Spirit. What the Holy Spirit will do is will help you to make miracles. And the last teaching of Jesus was that you should be all able to do miracles, and that is worthy of every human being, and that is the gift of the Holy Spirit or Angali to you. So this is a very, very powerful worship, and that I am bringing back to the society. Even in India, it has been forgotten and pushed aside. And there will be, it's a very beautiful ceremony that involves music and dance, that people will get possessed with the energy of the goddess. So I'm very happy to do that, and it is not me doing it. It was Angali herself doing this, coming into this world to give us not just material science, but spiritual science, which enable people to perform miracles by getting into the non-physical intelligence and activating your third eye in the brain. God bless.